Namaskar, everybody, and welcome to another class in the Sunday Yoga series, and another session in the Steadiness series. In that, today we're looking at bodily strength as an important component, not just of steadiness, but of life in general. So it's clear that for the various functions we undertake in life, be that walking or running, getting out of a chair, getting into a car, we need bodily strength. And as we age, we lose that strength. So people in their 70s and 80s are frail because of the loss of muscle mass. And the frailty leads to a lack of confidence also. One isn't sure what one can do in life with the body. So a strong body also gives a sense of confidence that one has the ability to do everything one needs in life. Now, there's an article in the New Scientist, I think the latest edition, which talks about new research and new perspectives on bodily strength. Namely, that there are many other benefits than the ones I just mentioned. So, for example, the muscles consume a lot of glucose, and they transform the glucose into glycogen, which is very helpful for getting glucose out of the bloodstream, which can help to prevent diabetes. Muscles also burn calories in that after a heavy workout on the muscles, they have to repair themselves. And the process of repairing takes energy, takes calories. And so by working the muscle strength regularly, one can help decrease cholesterol, which is one factor in cardiac problems. And so for heart health, building muscle strength is also useful. Studies even show that having strong musculature can help prevent cognitive decline, which is very useful for people of my age who are getting into the senior phase of life. So, and I really recommend you read the article from New Scientist. I put it into my Facebook feed if anybody is interested. And so there are multiple benefits to having strong muscles to support the skeletal structure and to be better able to engage in life. So today then we're going to do what will be a fairly strong practice in parts. So feel free to modify the practice as you think fit. Don't do anything if it's causing a lot of discomfort or even pain in the body. Please listen to your body, because if the muscles aren't strong enough, there's no point in forcing oneself to do a position for a long time. So please feel free to modify as required. Now, I'd like to just come to standing briefly to start. And if you could come to the standing mountain position with your feet, well, they could be together, but they could be under the hips like mine. 2. So we can look at strength as being reactive and proactive. So reactive means we have the ability to respond to all the events that happen to us in life. We have resilience, if you will. So in a way, gravity is an event. And so the body, when standing, has to resist gravity. Otherwise, it would just fall to the ground. So the skeletal structure does that to a great extent. When it's aligned well, when the skeletal structure is aligned well, then one doesn't have to use too much muscle strength to keep the body erect. But nevertheless, muscles are lightly toned in this position in order to hold the position. So if you could just scan through your body and see where there is tone in the musculature, which muscles, like feel which muscles have to lightly engage in order to hold the position. Now, often in yoga anatomy books, the muscles that are contracting or engaging are colored red, and those that are stretching are colored blue, or those that are relaxed are colored blue. And so if you like, you can use your imagination in order to color red those muscles which you feel are engaged, toned, in helping your body maintain this position against gravity. And I would invite you, as we go through the class today, when you do feel an engagement of a muscle, color it red, or you can do anything you like to recognize it with your imagination. Because there are studies that show that when the mind is involved in the strengthening of the body, it can actually accentuate the strengthening of the muscles. I'm not sure how conclusive those studies are, but there's this mind-muscle link that the mind can also facilitate strengthening of muscles. Then there's the reactive aspect. There's the proactive aspect. We engage in life proactively, and we need muscular strength for that. So just to symbolize that in a somewhat playful way, let's do this. Clench your fist, please. Let's clench the left fist and place it against the side of the chest. And we're going to step like we're stepping into life. We'll step the right foot forwards and do a thumbs up with the right palm. So we have to use muscles to do this movement. And then let's come back. Exactly. And again, please, we'll step the foot forwards and bring it here. And we'll come back. We're stepping into life with great strength. And one last time. Okay, let's do the other side. I'll give you a side profile. Okay, let's step into life, please. And back. And again. And back. And last time. And back. Okay, we're coming down to all fours, the table position. We're going to start by warming up before we get into some strengthening activities. So in the table, very simply, inhaling, raise your left arm. Exhaling, bring the arm just underneath the body a little. Inhaling, raise. Exhaling. Inhaling, raise. Exhaling. Inhaling, please. exhaling. Last one, inhale, raise. And exhaling, bring the hand back. Let's do the right arm. Inhaling, raise. Exhaling. Just bring the arm underneath the body. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Raise the arm. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Last time, inhaling. And we'll bring that hand to the floor. Let's raise the right leg, please, and we're going to bend it. So we're going to inhale in the position. As you exhale, bring your right knee to your chin, arching the back. Inhaling, please. Raise the right leg. Exhaling, a cat-type position. Inhaling, raise the leg. Exhaling. Inhaling, raise. Exhaling. Last time, inhale. And knee back to chin. Okay. Let's do the left leg. We'll raise it, bend it. Inhale, lift it. Exhaling, left knee to chin. Round the back. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhaling. Inhale, raise the leg. Exhale. Last time, inhale. And again, round the back. Standing on the knees. Super simple. Inhaling. Exhale. Inhale. Arms up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale. Inhale, please. And last one, inhaling and exhaling. Now let's inhale the arms up over the shoulders. Exhaling, we're coming down into a sort of a child pose. Inhaling, let's come back up. I'll give you a side profile. Exhaling, just coming down, chest to thighs. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling, coming up. And exhaling back down. Inhale, please. And just bring those arms down to the sides. All right, last one in this warm-up section. So let's bring the right foot out to the side. The right foot is on the same line as the left knee. Inhaling, arms over the shoulders. Exhaling, right hand down to the floor in front of the leg. Inhaling, please, coming back up. Exhaling over to the right again. Inhaling. Exhaling, back down into the side bend. Inhaling, arms over shoulders. Exhaling. Last one, inhaling. And just bring the arms down to the sides. And the other side, please. Let's have the left foot on the same line as the right knee. Inhaling, arms over shoulders. Exhaling into the side bend. Inhale. Exhale to the side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And just bring the arms back down. Great. Let's come to standing, please. So again, as we did in the beginning, if you can feel your strength, you're not crumbling. You're standing strong. And try to feel that this strength is coming from the inside. As if strength is an attribute of universal life that resides in every being. So feel that there's a power inside that helps you be strong in the muscular system. Now, if you could just please tap your thighs, because we're going to be using these muscles now. Well, we're going to be using some abdominal core also, and even some mid-back muscles for the chair. So let's please have the feet under the hips. We're going to inhale the arms up and then exhaling, bend the knees, more weight in the heels. Engage the abdominal muscles a little bit to support, to stabilize the back. You could have the arms here. If you like, the arms could be higher up. But you can squeeze your lower shoulder blades together a little to help strengthen and support the back muscles. Feel that the power to strengthen is coming from the inside. Breath is very even. All right, so let's bring the chest down to the thighs, please. We'll swing the arms up. And let's thank these quadricep muscles. Thank you so much. No, but actually we need to strengthen the upper muscles of the leg to support the knees. We're just shaking the legs a little bit, arms too, if you like. Because we have one more chair pose. Inhaling, please. Settle into the pose, coming as deep as is comfortable for you. Scan through the body to see how you can adjust it efficiently. Feeling that there's an inner power which gives the body strength. calm breath. Okay, let's bring the chest down to the thighs, please. And we'll swing the arms up. Yes. Thank you, thighs. And if you could just shake the legs a little. We'll come now to the gluteus medius. So if you can place your hands just sort of towards the back of the hips. These glutes, the gluteus medius, they stabilize the pelvis when we walk. So if you can just walk forwards a little bit and walk back, and you should feel these muscles and how they stabilize the pelvis. If they didn't work, we would be walking like this, like supermodels. So one way to strengthen these muscles is balancing, in particular the tree pose. So let's do that pose now. We're going to bring the right foot to the left thigh. Now, in order to activate the gluteus medius, you have to push the thigh into the foot. Pushing the thigh into the foot. You can have your hands here if you like. You can raise the arms if you like. You could have your palms together over the head if you like. But make sure that you're pushing your thigh into your foot. Focus the mind and be smooth and even in breath. We're also strengthening the muscles around the ankles. Let's come to the crane. And just for fun, let's try to take off. All right. Let's come to the other side, please. Left foot against the right thigh. Oh, sorry about that. And so you're pushing thigh into foot. Thigh into foot. And have your arms where you like. Let's come to the crane. Try to fly away. And back down to earth. Let's again shake the body a little bit. Next, we'll do a variation of the warrior 3. In our style, we call it Tula Dandasana. So here we're going to be working the muscles in the back body, primarily, although it's good to have a little tone in your abdominal core. I'll give you the side profile. Let's have the hands on the hips, please. If you can just mentally scan down your back body and feel your strength there, your potential strength. Let's bring the right foot back. And we have a slight bend in the left knee. And we're going to raise the right leg as we lean forwards. Holding the position, focusing the mind. today. I'm off balance today. And then coming out of the pose. Let's do the other leg, please. So the left leg is stepped back, little bend in the right knee, and we'll raise the left leg to come down into the pose. And keep the mind focused. And then slowly, please, coming out of the pose. Let's come back to the standing mountain and just shake the body a little. Now just check in with your body to see how it feels about what we've done so far. In terms of feeling strong or feeling the potential of one's strength, is there any change? Now we're going to come down to sitting. We'll do some things now where we're going to be working the wrists a little bit. So let's just exercise them before we start. If you can place your right hand on your left wrist. And first of all, your right hand is just pulling down on the wrist, like you're creating length in the wrist. And then you can hold the fingers and you can lift the fingers up. Again, as if you're stretching the wrist. So you lift the fingers up and then you bring the wrist down. Let's do the other side, please. So left hand on the right wrist and just like stretch the wrist down. And then hold your fingers and kind of pull the wrist down as you lift the fingers up. Then you can place your hands behind you. So you'll have the fingers pointing away from you. And you can lean back a little bit, bending your elbows a little. Let me give you a side profile. All right, and then let's just rotate the wrists in one direction and then in the other direction. Now, this next segment may be a little bit strong. Let's see. So we're going to have the legs folded over to the left. Sorry, your right, over to the right. And we're bringing the left forearm down with the elbow underneath the shoulder. We're doing a side plank with the forearm down. Let's stretch out the lower leg and you can place the upper leg on top, other hand on the hip. So there's abdominal core strength, lifting of the hips. If you're comfortable, you can raise the arm. Elbow is pushing down. Legs are engaged. Like the legs are pushing away from the body. It's good to smile in these positions. With a calm, controlled breath. Okay, let's come over to the other side, please. So the forearm down, elbow under the shoulder. Let's straighten one leg and the other. You can squeeze your shoulder blades together a little. Push the feet away from you. Have a nice tone in your abdominal core. And try to feel the inner power that's giving you strength to hold the pose. And let's please come down. And we're just going to rotate the arms in a circle and in the other direction. So coming now to downward facing dog. And we're going to do the full side plank. So bring your right hand to the midline, and you can bring your right foot to the midline. And if you like, you can just have the feet separated. You could have one foot in front of the other, or your feet could be separated. You could even bring one foot in front to support yourself, if that's easier. So again, hips are lifting, pushing the feet away from you, lifting from the lower arm, squeezing the shoulder blades a little, strong abdominal core. With every inhalation, pushing down through the arm, but lifting at the same time. Controlled breath. Let's come back to downward facing dog. And yes, we'll do the other side. Left hand to the midline, please, and you can swivel over. Holding the pose. Back to downward facing dog. And let's bring the knees down, please, and let's just take a little rest in extended child. Listening to your body. Let's come back into downward facing dog. And from here to the plank. Shoulders are now over the wrists. Shoulder blades squeezing together. Shoulders rolled back away from the ears. abdominal core is toned. And you're bringing the hands isometrically towards each other, like you're trying to squeeze the hands together. As you breathe, try to feel your inner power. Let's have the knees down, please. We'll come back to extended child. Now, table position. And the elbows below the shoulders, the fingers are laced together. So let's work the triceps in the arms a little. So nose tip to the floor in front, and we're pushing back. If you like, you can lift your feet too. And nose tip forwards and back. So inhale, coming forwards. Exhaling, coming back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale forwards. Exhale back. Let's slow it down a little. Inhaling. Exhaling. So a controlled strength. Inhaling. Exhaling. Back to extended child, please. One more in this series. Let's again, please bring the elbows below the shoulders. We're lacing the fingers together, and we're doing the plank, but in this forearm position. So primarily to build abdominal strength, core strength in the abdominal area, but also there's some activity in the back and shoulders. So keep your breathing smooth as you feel an inner power assisting you. And maybe some of your last meal too. All right. Let's come back to extended child. Once again, please, if you would come to sitting. This, it heats the body a lot. And let's just go back to the wrists because they had to work a little bit in this segment. So please, right hand on your left wrist and just slide the right hand. As you hold the wrist, bring the right hand down. And then lift the fingers as you bring the hand down. Let's do the other side. Pulling down. And holding fingers and stretching the wrist down. Have the hands behind you, please, fingers pointing away. And you can lean back and bend the elbows a little bit, back and forth. And then let's shake the wrists. So that segment we just did obviously could be extended. We didn't do too many holds or repetitions, but I use it every day, actually, pretty much every day in order to build good strength. So we have another segment coming up. And for this, we will come onto the stomach. You can fold the arms and just have your forehead on a forearm. And once again, check in with your body, see how it's feeling about this strengthening work. Now, please bring your arms in front. You can be on your forehead. And if you can tuck the toes, and if you could raise your right leg just a little off the floor. So by doing this, we probably engage the hamstrings. And then to get the glutes, we raise the leg a little bit more. So now the strength should have gone into the glutes and maybe the lower back, or the strengthening. And then raise the left arm, please. So once again, we're looking at the back body. And your breath is smooth. And you're trying to feel your inner power. Okay, let's come back down. Let's do the other side, please. So, first of all, raise the left leg just a little. And feel your hamstrings holding the leg. Now lift a little more. So the glutes and the lower back will also work. And raise the right arm, please. You could visualize the muscles working right now. And with your mind, give them encouragement. And let's please come back now. Toes are tucked. Let's raise the right leg just a little. And the left leg just a little. And the arms. And then maybe the legs a bit more. And again, let your mind support the muscles working right now. Your mind is saying, come on, you can do it. You're so strong. Okay. Coming back down. Now, we'll bring the arms under the body. The palms can be facing up, unless you do it in a different way, the locust. You could have the forehead down or just the mouth and nose. And we're raising both legs, keeping them relatively straight. And let your mind give encouragement to the muscles working right now. Let's bring the legs down, please. And we're pushing back to extended child. Feel free to spread your knees a little bit. Again, listening to the body. Coming back onto the stomach. And getting ready for the Cobra position. So if you can please have your toes together and pushing away from the body, like you're stretching your legs back. And the abdominal core is slightly toned. Pubic bone is grounded. As you exhale, ground that pubic bone. Inhaling, lift the chest into the cobra. Just be comfortable in the position. We're holding the breath. Exhaling, coming down, and you can rest on one cheek. Let's get ready for number 2. Legs stretched back. Abs a little toned. Exhaling, ground the pubic bone. Inhale. Lift gently into the position. Hold the breath, hold the position. Exhaling, coming down. And if you like, rest on the other cheek. Again, please, getting ready. Ground the pubic bone, inhaling, gently coming up. Exhaling, coming down onto a cheek. Last time. Inhaling, mindfully coming up. Exhaling, coming down. Now, in this sequence, the final position is the bow pose. If you can please take a hold of your ankles. Forehead can be down. So you can roll the shoulders back. There'll be a slight tone again in the abdominal core. And when we lift the feet, they go straight up. Don't push them away from the body, but push them straight up to the sky. So on the inhalation, please, in coming up. Holding the breath. Exhaling, coming down. Inhaling, right back up. Exhaling, coming down. Inhaling, right back up. Exhaling. Last one, inhaling. Exhaling. Let's roll onto the back, please. Just a little rest before the final slow down sequence. Again, using this time to listen to the response of the body to today's movements. Let's hug the knees, please, into the chest. And just roll a bit from side to side. Have the legs straight in the air, arms are behind the body. As you breathe in, try to push the lower back into the floor. Hands on the ankles, bring the feet down. And then let's lift the heels and the buttocks and bring your arms behind you. Heels can be off the floor too. Breathing normally. If you would slowly bring your back to the floor, slowly. And then hug the knees, please. Again, and just roll gently from side to side. The body worked a little hard today, so let's give it some comforts at the end. Again, please, legs straight up, arms behind you, or to the side, whatever's comfortable. But again, try to open your back, your lower back, as you breathe in. Let the hands guide the feet back down to the floor. And we'll lift heels and buttocks and arms behind. And slowly bring the back back. And the knees hugged. And once again, please, rolling from side to side. Let's please raise the legs, arms behind. Be with your breath and your body. Let's bring the feet down. And we'll raise heels, buttocks, and arms behind. Enjoy a few breaths here. And let's bring the back back. Just lower your legs to one side. Let the arms be where they're comfortable. Feel free to close the eyes and be attentive to the body. And then please bring the knees up and over to the other side. Let the body become soft. And then if you could please make your way into the relaxation position. I will sit up to guide you. Please remain in the relaxation position. Feel the points of contact your body has with the floor. And as you exhale, sink towards the earth through those points. Bring your attention to the right leg and as you exhale, feel appreciation for the muscles of the right leg. But also relax them. Let's come to the left leg, giving thanks to the muscles that supported our practice today and support life. And as you exhale, relaxing the muscles of the left leg. Let's come to the right hip and buttock area. Acknowledge the hard work of the muscles. And then with the exhalations, relax those muscles. The left hip and buttock area. First, appreciation. And then as you exhale, relaxation. Become aware of the muscles, excuse me, of the muscles of your back. First, appreciation. And then, as you exhale, relaxation. The abdominal muscles next. Appreciation. And relaxation. The right shoulder and upper right chest. Appreciation. Relaxation. The right arm and hand. Appreciation. Relaxation. Left shoulder and upper chest. Appreciation. Relaxation. Left arm and hand. Appreciation. Relaxation. Neck. Appreciation. Relaxation. Bring your awareness to the brain. Feeling how the brain orchestrates the movement and strengthening of muscles so well. Appreciation. And as you exhale, let the brain slow down. Just be at peace in your body. Feeling within the stillness the inner power. Feeling within the stillness the inner power. Please bring a little movement back to the body. And if you could slowly bring yourself onto one side and then to a seated position. And if you would close your eyes, excuse me. Close your eyes and check in with your body to see how it responded to what we did today. Maybe the body is saying, I like what we did today. I'd like some more strength too. And check in with your mind and see how your mind has responded . And then when you're ready, please open up your eyes. So there we are. Let me put on my glasses. An exploration as to how we can use posture to build strength. Quite significant given how many benefits we can gain from maintaining a strong body over life. And as the body ages, it loses muscle mass. So we need to make sure as we age that we put a little more effort into strengthening. So we need to stretch, but the stretching without the strengthening could be unhelpful. Hypermobility can be damaging to the joints. So we have to make sure we stretch, but we also strengthen. And then, of course, we need aerobic activity for the overall fluidity and health of the body and cardiovascular strength too. Because sometimes I think it's a full-time job just to make sure that the body is fit and healthy. If you had trouble today with some of the things we did, then it could be a wake-up call. Oh, maybe I need to spend more time strengthening my body too. So there we are then. It's been a pleasure to share some of the incredible gifts that yoga has to offer us as human beings. I hope you gained something from today's session, and I look forward to seeing you again, hopefully next week. We still have 2 classes in this steadiness series, so let's see what next week brings. All right, so final namaskar to everybody, and bye-bye. And if you want to say hi, feel free to put something in the chat. If you want to tell me who you are, that would be nice. Otherwise, until we meet again, best wishes, keep safe, and keep inspiring others as much as you can. Okay, bye-bye.